Are you noticing a pervasive pattern with women where you know damn well that we're not really thirsting after you and desperate to have you? Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, former marriage and family therapist and Playboy radio show host turned dating coach for men. And today I'm going to talk to you about the number one thing that'll make us women look at you like a sexual option every single time. So that you are not automatically put in the I don't give a F about this dude zone or the friend zone, what a great guy and girlfriend zone. And to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to avoid becoming one of the gals or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with that notification bell. So I jump on a lot of consult calls where guys can't necessarily pinpoint where they're dropping the ball with women, but they say to me things like, I know I'm just too nice, or even, I know I'm not creating connection. Either way, they just aren't feeling like we women want to fuck the shit out of them. So is this kind of you too? I even had a guy say to me, I just know I'm boring women because I'm boring myself. And I'll tell you right now, if you also have that awareness where you know women are bored because you're boring yourself, that's a very good step. But this tends to happen with guys who are really good. I don't know why I started the quotes at guys, but it starts to happen if you're a good guy or like a self-proclaimed good guy. Not a nice guy. Those are the guys who are like really bitter and eventually hate women because they don't put out. I'm talking about like you're a quality man who's been taught to respect women and you've just also never been taught how to be seen as a sexual option, so to speak. It's because they don't teach us this shit. And if you're not like a naturally, yeah, I wanna fuck all the time guy, then yeah, you're not gonna know how to put off that energy when it comes to women. And yep, you guessed it. If you wanna know the number one thing that's gonna make us look at you like somebody I wanna fuck the shit out of, it's you giving yourself permission to have those feelings for us. One of the things you've probably been hearing me say, if you've been with me for a while now, is that you need to own your dick. You need to be proud of it. You need to acknowledge that it's there and that it's there for a reason. And you need to acknowledge that we fucking want it. There's this term I love. It's called dickmatized. It's when the D is so good that we women lose all rationale and reason and just turn into these hungry hippos of hoes for you. Yes, that means good sex, but it also means somebody who brings that shit out of us. Because I'm telling you right now, all of us women want to become sexually unhinged for you. It's just that most guys just don't know how to bring it out of us unless they're outspoken perverts. Because how many times am I gonna tell you that emotions are contagious? And your sexual desire will be contagious if you and I have a strong connection and you make me laugh. I'll fuck some weird looking dudes. I'll fuck some broke ass dudes. I fucked a dude that I'm pretty sure was homeless because we had a good enough connection and he made me laugh and he made no question that he wanted to fuck the shit out of me. Now, I'm not talking about go out there and whip your dick out, slap her in the face and ask her where she lives. Please don't do that. I'm talking about you need to be okay with wanting me. And if you have any shame or hesitation about letting women know you want them, that's something you need to be in therapy for. And I'm not saying that as a joke. That's a very serious thing that you're not going to be able to bring yourself to move things forward if you have an internal block that's telling you this isn't right, this is morally wrong, this is not safe. And no amount of Jessica J dating videos will get you past those blocks that are in place for your survival. And you don't even have to be sexual about it. How many times do you hear me say flirting is simply planting that seed of togetherness? One of my favorite client cases throughout the years, he was just this like super shy tech nerd, only dated girls who were introduced to him by friends or girls at work, and was still always only friend zoned. And I'm telling you right now, this boy, oh, I say boy, but he was like, in his 30s. He didn't learn to talk more. He just learned how to move things forward. He learned how to create connections. He learned how to be himself, and he learned how to move things forward in a way that felt comfortable. And he was never saying anything sexual. You've heard me say this. All you gotta do is plant that seed of togetherness by saying we or us or ours. Something I talked about in yesterday's live stream. Because that was enough. And this guy, mind you, he came to me really butthurt over being friend zoned for the last time with a girl he really thought was gonna turn into his girlfriend. Anyway, 30 days into my program, he's just talking to women left and right because he feels so much better about it that she comes back around talking about, why don't you come over tonight? And he was like, no thanks, I've got other other hoes now? It's because he just moved it forward. He owned that. That's what he wants. He wants things to progress with women. He wants things to get romantic. He wants things to get sexual. And you need to be okay with things moving forward, because that's the only way we're gonna see you as a sexual option. If you sit there and pussyfoot around the puss, I'm gonna think that it's just my puss you don't want. That's what we women think. When we have a good enough conversation, a good enough back and forth, and you're making me laugh, and you don't take this to where we think it's naturally supposed to go, it's supposed to naturally move forward if you and I are a man and woman who are attracted to the opposite sex and things are going great. It's just what we all naturally want. And if you don't take it there, what do I always say? Yeah, us women are gonna assume you just don't want us. That's what we assume. And then we'll get angry and we'll block you, or we'll key your car, or tell people you have herpes. Either way, you need to own it. You need to own it. You need to be okay with wanting us. You need to be okay with moving things forward. And if you feel like the only thing you should be doing is getting sexual or romantic, I'm telling you right now, that's not what flirting is. How many times do I have to tell you that? I'm sick of repeating it. Let me drink my chamomile tea to calm down and stop yelling at you. Again, all you gotta do is move that needle forward by planting that seed of togetherness. Just say some shit like, we're so cute, we're having our first fight, look at us. Just try that shit out. And if you didn't watch my live stream from yesterday talking about these words and the way these words get watered in our women brains after you plant them for us, go back and rewatch that live stream. And if you know that you do want hands-on personalized assistance in getting better at this, because you know you're a good guy, you were just never taught how to communicate in a way that connects with the person in a genuine way as the you are, book your call with me right now, jessicajdating.com/book. Let's talk about all the ways we can make it happen for you. Because creating connections and creating chemistry and moving things forward is a skill like anything else. You just gotta learn the how and you gotta practice. And that's exactly what we do in my coaching program. So stop hiding your peen from my vagine. Stop acting like you don't want it. We both know you want it. We want it too. And thank you for watching as always. I will see you next time.